Yeah, you don't get this fucking look from any other of the sneaker content creators out there. I know Mr. Wonderful always brings you the best. The best of himself and the best of some beautiful shoes. And we're continuing on with this amazing segment. The amazing segment that we're giving tribute to St. Patrick's Day because we are on March. We're in the month of March. And we're leading closer and closer to that great holiday that lands on March 17th. It actually is a Sunday, so hopefully you people out there can go out there and celebrate with all the other Irish people out there and put some green on so your ass won't get pinched. But when it comes to Mr. Wonderful, I have to give tribute to a segment when it comes to St. Patrick's Day, when it comes to St. Patrick's Day colors or a St. Patrick's Day theme when it comes to shoes. And I do have some themed shoes in the collection. And I do have some St. Patrick's Day colors in the collection. And I already touched on two of them. I hit you with the tree line. Some say that's a 420 shoe, but I say, you know what? Yes, it is. But also, it is a great shoe to bring out for St. Patrick's Day because it does have the green in it. I hit you with the Nike Dunk High Spartan colorway. And yes, some say that could be a St. Patrick's Day because it does have green in it. And I agree. That's why I threw it in there. But those are two shoes that are going to be leaving the FC Sneaker Factory, or if they haven't already, when you're viewing this video. Now, the next three that I have lined up for you are some amazing shoes. And you see the thumbnail, so you should know what I'm about to bring you. But before we even get into that, let's go ahead and let me stand up and do a fit check for you beautiful people. The fellas and those beautiful ladies that I call my cheerleaders. You see, the skin, the hair, I mean, always looking amazing for you people out there. Some say, oh, Mr. Wonderful, you're a little bit too conceited. Some say, Mr. Wonderful, you are too self-centered. Some say, Mr. Wonderful, you're too damn materialistic. Well, if that's you, take your fucking loser ass over there to all those other loser content sneaker channels because there's a ton of them. So you can go ahead and take your ass over there because you're a fucking loser and that's where you belong. But before you depart this channel full of winners, I want you to look at me and I want you to look at all those other fucking loser content creators when it comes to the sneaker genre. And yes, you will see there's a big difference. You'll see that Mr. Wonderful is always presentable for you people. You'll see that Mr. Wonderful is handsome and gets tons of girls. And you'll see that I'm actually a true fucking sneakerhead. And this right here is no fucking facade. This is all mine. These are all my shoes. I have a ton more out there. But I want you to take a look at them. Especially if you're new and you're on the verge of subscribing or not subscribing. Look at them and look at me. And you'll see. This is where you fucking belong. Where the winners belong. Where the true sneakerheads belong. And in case you didn't know, I'm going to give you a little bit of insight. I'm going to give you a little secret. There's a little button right here. It's not even a button, it's an icon. And it's black and it says subscribe. That, well, if you didn't know, that doesn't fucking hit itself. You people out there, I depend on you people out there to hit that button. Because you know what? Realistically, it doesn't work unless you fucking don't use it. So in order for it not to just be an icon, you have to hit it because that's what turns it into a fucking button. And of course, when it comes to this channel, we don't get very many subscribers. But the subscribers that I do have, they are true fucking winners when it comes to content and when it comes to this sneaker YouTube genre. Because they understand the quality. They understand the delivery. And they understand that they got that fucking golden ticket. And they are in the presence of Willy fucking Wonka himself when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory. And you know what, YouTube? Yeah, that. YouTube is my fucking pedestal. And when it comes to the sneaker genre, I am the lion. This is my jungle. And the sneakers are my prey. I appreciate each and every single one of you for coming on in. Coming on in to the FC Sneaker Factory for another fucking great one. So let's go ahead and knock this one out of the fucking park. Making sure I'm focused. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So this shoe right here is just a great shoe. But in all reality, this is Sneaker Profiles. This was actually delivered back on January 25th, 2023. This is an actual Sneaker Profile remix. And this was Sneaker Profile 130 from back in the day. As you all know, we're way past that now. So, but we're revisiting this shoe in case you wanted to see me drop it originally back on the original air date. But this is a Sneaker Profile remix because you know what? This is a shoe. I feel like this is a shoe that would be great, would be amazing to actually wear for St. Patrick's Day. A great shoe. Just like the other two, those shoes, those were shoes that are more, easily accessible, a lot cheaper on the pocket. But this one right here, if you want to wear this one and you don't have it, well, you're going to have to spend the bucks. Now, let's take a look at this one. So, this was not a retail pickup, unfortunately. I mean, what's new when it comes to SBs? But this was a StockX pickup. And I actually went I spent a little bit more to get the special boxing on this one. And I'm glad I did because I really didn't spend very much more to get this. And to be honest with you, I got this when it was on the low. So, let's take a look at this packaging first. So this is just made to look like it's an ice cube. Unfortunately, if you don't read the thumbnail, I mean, go back and read it. You'll know what I'm talking about. But this is a concept, and this is a Nike SB collaboration. But when it came to this shoe right here, the special packaging wasn't it. When it came to the original ones that prior to this one, which was the Red Lobster, the Blue Lobster, great special packaging, a lot of great items that came with that special packaging. This one's just absolutely terrible. It's basically a plastic crate, a little lid that lifts up. This is a teal, Tiffany colored box / black box SB. This is a size 10.5. Let me go ahead and open up or get it out of here so you can see it. But let's take a look. Right there. So this is what I want you to see though. So you see that the Nike SB Dunk Low Pro OG QS, and you see that it says Greenstone Legion Green. Let's take a look at the inside. So the inside, no wood grain on here. I'm starting to finally notice that. When it comes to OG, the silver box, the pink box, and I won't even say the black box, they actually had the wood grain on the box as well, but this is just your standard cardboard. But you do have the black wood grain tissue paper, and I actually forgot I have these socks in here. Some Freddy Krueger socks, so if I ever do decide to wear those, I have a nice pair of socks to wear them with. So, that's pretty much all that came with this one, is that when it comes to like the special boxing. Besides that, pretty basic. Just putting the box down. So we are doing, or I'm doing, a Nike Dunk SB remix when it comes to this amazing shoe, and we're taking a look at the beautiful, amazing shoe to bring out for St. Patrick's Day. You definitely will get a ton of heads to turn, but this is known as the Green Lobster. Beautiful shoe right here. Like I mentioned, though, this was a great sneaker profile that I did from back in the day. This was back on a Sneaker Profile remix of 130. This was Sneaker Profile 130, and this was released back on, let's take a look, January 1st of 2023. Okay, so actually over a year ago since I last done this one, so that's pretty crazy. But let's take a look at this one. Let's go more in depth about who is the creator, whose concepts. So basically, Concepts is like a clothing store, but they also have shoes. They also just basically a boutique. And it first opened its doors back in 1996. It's originally ran in Boston, but then it also moved to New York, Dubai, China, and then also it continues to go on a bunch of different projects when it comes to clothing, but also shoes as well. So it definitely Concepts has its hands on in a lot of things. But the hometown of Concepts is Boston. When I was in Boston, I actually visited Concepts. Nice stores. There was actually two stores. I want to say one was more of a high-end boutique, and the other one was more just like just a regular store where they actually sold, shoes and stuff like that. So this shoe right here, this shoe was released back in December 20th of 2018. So it's been a while since this shoe has been released. And this one, I would say, out of the ones that I have, so I have the purple, I have the green, and I have the orange. And then I don't have the red and the blue, and I wish I did. But I would say the green is my favorite out of all of them. I think the green definitely pops. I just love how the green hits when it comes to this particular shoe. So now let's take a look at this. So this shoe, beautiful suede on the toe box. A smooth suede, just gorgeous right there. And then this is more of a like synthetic suede going on right here as well. But it does, as you can see, has some nice speckles going on to represent the lobster texture. And those speckles right there, they go through the mudguard, but also enter right here going into the shoelaces. And it continues to travel all the way through here and then going towards the rear part of the shoe. Right here is this window right here is in that nice smooth suede texture. Just gorgeous. It's just the same texture as in the toe box on this panel. Right here is a nice leather cut when it comes to that swoosh, but it's actually like an army green. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is an army green color. And then it does have that nice white outline, that white border around the swoosh as well. Right here, black midsole, but you do have that beautiful green stitching. That green stitching matches this nice lime green outsole as well, so that's a beautiful touch. Let's take a look at the rear part. Rear, you do have the Nike sewn in, but you still have the continuation of this nice green suede. This part right here is speckled, but just above that, non-speckled suede, and then right here, non-speckled suede as well. Black midsole, still got that lime green stitching and that lime green outsole. Now let's take a look at the medial part. Medial part, you do have that nice speckled suede that's going from the rear part, and it's continuing through the shoelaces. As you can see, some speckles going on, and then continuing through the mudguard going towards the toe box. There you go. Beautiful, nice suede window right here. I love that. Beautiful, smooth suede. Also, that beautiful, smooth suede right here on the collar part, the collar of the ankle support. Love it. Black midsole, lime green outsole, and then you also have that lime green stitching. Let's take a look at the front part of the shoe. Look at that. Beautiful. Love that front part, just how it hits. Outsole, lime green outsole, no different colors. Now we get this is always like a different color now, but back in these Tiffany colors / black boxes, it is all one color. My favorite part, the aerial view of this shoe. Look at that nice, beautiful suede on the toe box. You do have a nice army green shoelaces. I want to say the shoelaces match this swoosh right here, but you do have that nice leather. I forgot to mention that nice metallic leather swoosh in that lime green, or I'm sorry, in that army green, but that white border around it. Now let's go back to the aerial part. White nylon tongue. You do have this nice lime green tag, but you have the Nike, the check, and the SB in white. And then also you do have that what we typically would get, like when you get like a nice Lobster, you get that nice checkered bib, So the inside of the ankle collar definitely just giving that bib vibe. And you also see the nice pink laces, but insole is also that nice white and lime green bib texture. So I love that. Great little hit with that. Pink laces. Just love it. This was a StockX picked up, but like I mentioned, I did not pay very much for this shoe, from what I remember. I mean, I didn't like go too crazy when it came to this one, but I'm just glad that I picked it up. I'm not sure the resale market is currently on this one, but it is just a gem. I'm glad I was able to. I'm glad I picked this up. I wish I would have picked up the red and the blue when I had a chance to way back in the day. I always just kept passing on it, kept on buying other things. I should have just picked those up because now those are just really, really expensive. But what do you think about this one? What do you think? Is this just a great? I mean, it has to be a great thing. Great Thanksgiving, a great St. Patrick's Day shoe to bring out because it is green. I mean, definitely going to be a head turner if you do wear this. But drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about that amazing green lobster. Which one is your favorite? We got the red, we got the blue, we got the purple, we got the green, and now we got the orange. I don't talk about the yellow because, I mean, we all know that's crazy limited, so I won't even bring that one up. But what do you think about that one? Great shoe to bring out I keep saying Thanksgiving. Great shoe to bring out for St. Patrick's Day. Drop a comment down below and let me know. I mean, another one that I knocked out of the fucking park like always. But I got the beautiful fellas out there. Yes, fellas, you are beautiful in your own way. And then I definitely got those gorgeous ladies. Oh, my cheerleaders. Oh, that definitely get my heart pumping. I'm actually home just relaxing. I have no plans on going out. Went out a couple nights ago with some beautiful cheerleaders. Actually, I went on a date a couple nights ago, but then about a week ago I went on a date with beautiful cheerleaders. Went out, we had dinner, we had some drinks. I just had one. You know, I try to keep this temple nice and pure, but I had a drink with the beautiful woman, and they always just speak glorious things to myself, and I appreciate that. That's why they're around me. And if you understand, if you keep tuning in, maybe some of this will come off on you, so you can get women as well. If you don't have any women. But they all mention that same thing. And this night, both of them said the same thing. And they said, Mr. Wonderful Floyd, you are too damn